What's that? All right. Well, credit to Kentucky. We just got done talking about they put a lot of pressure on us defensively, and I thought we kind of lost ourselves offensively because of it. So we had a tough run there where Kentucky really took control of the match through their defense. So a lot of credit to them. That's a great team that I think is going to have a great year in the SEC. Being up 2-1 is tough. We gutted out that third set. But then I thought Kentucky made some good adjustments. I know their setter started cramping up, and then they put that other setter in, and that was impressive by them. We just they gave us some problems we didn't have enough solutions for. So blocked a bunch of balls. Like I thought we could lean on our defense in spots, but it just kind of wasn't enough today. So like I said, credit to Kentucky. Awesome crowd. I thought they had a huge impact on us winning the third. So losing this match hurts just a little bit more because of that, because I thought the crowd had such an impact and really helped us gut out that third. I was hoping we could get one more set for them, but it was what it was. So.
This Hannah Sherman and Peyton Peterson. Hannah had a career high in blocks tonight.
Hit 309 kills and 11 blocks. If you did that every match, you'd be a first-team All-American. Nice job by you.
Open up for questions.
You won games, it was kind of back and forth, which you probably expect against this team. You were substituting in there. Were you feeling like you would need more depth in this one? And just kind of what were you trying as the match went on in the fourth?
The biggest thing was offensive solutions. So I thought, their defense was giving us problems. We were trying to find solutions for them. So, we were rolling in the first, and then, we kind of were doing what we were doing, and I thought they adjusted well. And then in that fourth in particular, when it started to get so far away that it felt like a fifth was imminent, I thought it was a good opportunity to get some players some opportunities to see if they could give us a spark, and that was kind of the reasoning behind that. But just wasn't enough.
For Coach here in the back, just to have a match like this that you can learn from early on in the year, how important is it to have a match like this, and how do you grow from this point?
Well, Kentucky's a well-coached team. They're like a few teams we play this year where they're like a mirror for you. They really expose a lot for you. You get to learn about yourself. So yeah, win or learn. And today we were forced to learn. So I do think, I think about it like if you're going in for surgery, you don't want a doctor who's win or learn. You want somebody who wins and does it. So like obviously going 5, we'd rather have won that. But there's some lessons to take away from it. I thought in the fifth we could have served a little bit tougher. It's always a harder lesson to learn when you're on the other side of it. So again, credit to Kentucky. I thought they played really well.
And this Kentucky team has had a lot of success offensively this year. Even in losses, it never felt like they were shut down. But tonight, your all's block was so effective, either shutting down those pins or at least slowing them down. How impressed were you with your blocking tonight, just to be able to slow down hitters like Eva Hudson and Brooklyn DeLay outside on the left?
Yeah, in moments it was really impressive, and that's again why I thought Kentucky is a really well coached team. They just made adjustments very well. But yeah, for stretches, they hit 200. I think they're hitting 300 on the year. Our goal was to keep them under 150, so we didn't quite hit that. But our offense didn't do us any favors. We hit negative in 2 different sets, 0-70 for the match. You're not going to hardly beat anybody doing that. So yeah, in moments I thought our defense looked like it could be the best in the country. But that'll only take you so far. You still have to terminate and get some kills in transition, and your offense needs to step up.
For both players, starting with Hannah, I guess a loss like this, how does this kind of light a fire for you guys, knowing that you can still have a full season to make a statement that you guys are one of the top teams in the country?
Yeah, it's definitely still early in the season, and there's definitely a lot of new faces on the court now, and I just think we had to take this type of match and just use it for growth, and I think we can do that. But I think we have to do it soon. So, and I think we can do that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the reason you play these games is you want to figure out what you can do better, and obviously we know what we can do better. But I think just learning and growing from this opportunity early on in the year is really going to help us throughout conference, throughout postseason. So just taking this and learning from this.
I guess for everybody, just going back to Texas, that seemed like a month ago, so many games in between, but it's a lot that's gone on in the last short period of time. Just how do you feel? I know you feel better with won this, but having come through all you've come through in such a short time, how looking forward are you to kind of getting in and working on some of this stuff, having a chance to do
Yeah, Dan keeps calling it the September surge. So I think just using this surge and just learning a lot. Obviously, we haven't had a lot of practice time to work on things that we want to, but I think that's what makes great teams great. They just find ways to win, even when maybe they aren't playing their best, maybe they're sore, maybe they just aren't at their best. But I think taking what we've learned from this September surge is just going to help us in the long run and continue to work on things that we need to work on.
Coach, I know it was a loss and not the outcome you expected or wanted, but could you talk about looking around the arena and seeing how big this crowd is and, you know, the state of volleyball here in the state of Kentucky and how people have supported the sport?
It's great. I mean, I got here in 2017, and I don't think we played a match in the Yum for maybe till 2020 or 2019. But to be able to have, you know, the crowd support and everybody show out, it means a ton. And like I said, this set 3 was the crowd's win. Like, they won set 3, and it was up to us to win set 4 or 5, and we just came up a little bit short. So it's cool, having been here as long as I have, to see it grow and grow, and these crowds come out is, you know, we're really, really proud of that. And it gives us even more motivation to make sure next time that we've got, you know, better solutions to some of the problems we're going through in these tough matches. So we'll be better because of it. But yeah, it was huge to see that everybody show out. I'm very, very appreciative of Card Nation. It's very impressive.
Anything else?
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.